Oh, okay.
Okay, I had to get off the phone with my daughter because I couldn't hear. Okay, I had to get off the phone with my daughter because I couldn't hear you. So I was like, hold on, one sec. Okay, I'm here.
Ugh, Rosie, when I say it's so fucking much going on right now. So, okay,
Did
so
you did you see Shannon's live?
unfortunately, yes, I had
Okay,
to I tried to call her husband. I ended up having to call Sissy to get her to call him. And I'm gonna get into that too.
okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Let me mute.
So, whew, it is so fucking much. Okay,
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
whew, I don't think that she likes the fact that me and Krista got back cool. When I was on Krista's panel the same night that I held my live about Krista,
Uh-huh.
I got on her panel, huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got on her panel because she wanted, to show everybody I held my live about Krista, huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It was good, so everybody would, not drag it out for a week or whatever. So, we did the live. That was cool. While we were on the live, she texted Krista and was like, "You don't have to apologize to me. I know what I did wrong. You don't have to keep telling me I'm wrong." And we was like, "What the fuck? Like that? You're not even making sense. What I did wrong. You don't have to keep telling me that you're not even making sense. Like no, nobody. It was just weird." So fast forward to the next day. That's when I had came into my that you're not even making sense. It was just weird. So I had came into Maya's room and got on her panel, and everybody was clocking that shit. Like everything that was said, me and Krista had just said it the night before. Clocking that shit. Like so that's why we just kept laughing.
Now, before you go further, I'm going to tell you what happened in Maya's live. I
Okay.
had just woke up and I seen Maya was live and it was sent to me. So I went in there and I'm 2 hours behind East Coast. Okay. So
Mhm.
I went in there and she was like, Rosie, Rosie, what's going on? Like, what happened? And I was like, give me a second, cause like I had to make coffee. My brain is not awake. I'm awake, but my
Mhm.
brain's not. So I got up there and I was like, okay, so all I know, and from what I seen on the front end, all I know is um, what happened in Krista's life, and it was over Nisha, and I was honest about it because it's the truth, right? What happened in Krista's life, and I was honest about it because it's the truth, right? It was over Nisha. I
Mhm.
was like, but Lo took it that she was joking, but Krista was being serious. So I
Mhm.
was confused and I was like, I gotta go. At that point, I left. But when you scroll through the thing, I was scrolling from the outside before I came in. So when I left, I'm still on the outside, but I'm not in there. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah.
So I'm making sure that, like, because I love you, right? So I love the both of you, but I love you. So I'm making sure you're good.
Mhm.
And then the live ended shortly after I left. So nothing else was said. And I was like, okay, I don't know what happened. She got a call or something, but the live ended. So I was like, after that, my Low went live. I went into Low's live. Low was like, send the live out. She named her. She said, Krista, send it to Krista. It was like, after that, my Low went live. Send the live out. She sent it to Krista. I
Mhm.
didn't send it, but everybody else was sending the live. She was sending the live. Krista never came.
Mhm.
Um, after that, Low didn't get into deep, but everybody else was came.
Mhm.
Um, after that, Low didn't get into detail of anything she wanted to talk to Krista.
Mhm.
Nobody else, just Krista. And they were like, okay. I was like, so I don't happened. All I know is what Lo said on her live was like, okay. I was like, so that there was a phone call that happened and she was aware of it, but nobody knows that she's aware of it. But there was a phone call that happened and apparently Krista doesn't like her and hasn't liked her from what she was told from what happened in that phone call. And
Mhm.
they were like, okay. I said, but I don't know if the phone call was recorded and it was played to her. and hasn't liked her. A phone call. And
Mhm.
they were like, okay, recorded and it was played to her, or if it was relayed to her about the phone call.
Mhm.
And I was like, but either way, that third party, whoever is this other person that relayed the message, is sus to me, right?
Yeah.
So we discussed is discussed that, and I was like, I don't know who that other party is, but it's that other party that's creating conflict and chaos. That's a problem for me. After what happened with the my situation, it's a problem for me because
Mhm.
when my situation, that's a problem for me. It's a problem for me. Situation happened. Shannon invited her up there. She goes, well, since you're here, we might as well have the conversation. Mai was cool with waiting on the back end. She was cool with it. Shannon invited her up there. She goes, well, since you're here, he was cool with it. Shannon invited it. So when she went up there, that's when the live got sent to you guys, or the message got sent to you guys for you to come in there. Then she started playing victim. Do you see what I'm saying? So Mai was getting yelled at for no reason. Shannon invited her to go up there to have a discussion. So I was confused in that. So I started side eyeing Shannon from that moment. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Because why are you telling somebody, let's have a discussion, Shannon, from that moment? Do you see? But then calling your friends in and saying that, you didn't want to have the discussion that you asked for.
Exactly.
There was four of us in there. Four. Me, um, Shannon, my, and one other, and I'm not sure if it was Vago or someone else, but I think it was Vago. I'll be okay. I'll be right here. And so I was. Did you get my card to get the ice, or you got it? Okay. Um, I'll be okay. I'll be right here. So I was. Did you get my card? So after that, sorry, that was my daughter. So after that, I was like, I'm side eyeing her because that I was like, because you didn't message her and you could have just said we could just do this later. We didn't know. I didn't know about the grandpa. My
Mhm.
did because you didn't know about the grandpa. My
Mhm.
didn't know about the grandpa. None of us knew. And when she went before she said let's have this discussion is when she mentioned it. My said okay. Well, and when she went, well, let's just wait. I could wait. Like I didn't know. My condolences. And she goes, well, since you're here, let's have the discussion. So I still didn't even know what their discussion was about. So I'm like, I don't know whether to go or whether to stay. So I was sitting in there listening, and then when you guys came in there, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want my friends fighting. Do you see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But the common denominator is Shannon.
Mhm.
So to see this and to see what happened between you and Krista, the common denominator is Shannon.
Mhm.
I don't like it. So I don't know about Shannon's past, but I was warned about her about 2 weeks ago. I was warned about her. Shannon's past, but I was warned about somebody had messaged me and said, be careful, because she's from her past, from what she did before. Apparently, somebody had messaged because she plays victim. She's a crybaby. She starts drama. Um, she starts drama, but then it never ends up being her. And I was
Mhm.
like, so when I asked her, what was your name before? And she told me her first name, or her first profile name from her other page. And then she said the other one was, oh God, I know it starts with a P. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I just woke up a little bit ago. So I'm
Problem
like,
child.
yes. So I said, I remember Problem Child, but I remember that page from Debate Talk, not this side. I remember it from Debate Talk. So I was like, you were Problem Child. Okay. And she was like, yeah. So the name is fitting. I'm going to tell you that now. The name is fitting. Um, but it makes sense. Now, yesterday she had a live, and I was live hopping before we had our dinner. And I was getting ready and just listening to everybody's lives. Well, she had went live, and she was sitting there making a sad face, and and I want to say pretending to cry, and I don't want to be mean, but when you cry, right?
Mhm.
There's tears, there's whatever. Um, and she didn't have tears, but she was doing the voice, right?
Mhm.
And I'm watching her, and she'd out of the corner of her eye look at the phone to see if anybody's buying it or whatever. And then she's talking about her grandpa to see if anybody's buying grandpa. Okay, I understand everybody does grief their way. I don't do death well.
Mhm.
I left alive, but I'm still on the outside, right?
Mhm.
So as I'm on the outside, I'm watching her. And you've got people up there, the Kai the Don, trying to get her attention, trying to talk to her, trying to get her to talk to her. And she wasn't answering her. She was just like, I don't know if she was on a phone call or what she was doing, but she wasn't answering her. And I'm like, I don't like this. I don't do pity shit. That's why I stayed away from Jaunty. I don't do pity shit.
Mhm.
Either if you have situations that are going on in your personals, you handle it. You get off live and you handle it, right?
Right.
Shit.
Mhm.
That are going on in your personals, you don't pander to make everybody feel sorry for you and hope that they send you money and gifts. I don't do that shit. I don't like it.
Right.
Um, so from there, I started to be really, what the hell is going on? And then you were like, I'm going to reach out to you. And I was like, okay, I got this dinner, but, if you would have messaged me, I would have never seen it. I was at the stupidest freaking restaurant place that we went to, but it was for my daughter's friend that she
Mhm.
works with. So it was like they had cliff divers inside the restaurant, and it was a Mexican restaurant. The food was gross. The it was loud. I don't do a bunch of people, and there was a bunch of people. I was like, I don't want to go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't do a bunch of people, and there was a bunch of people. But I did it for my daughter and her coworkers. So after that, I was like, you were on my mind. I didn't get very much sleep last night. You were on my mind, and the reason you're on my mind, besides the fact that I love and adore you,
I
I
love you
have a
too.
feeling they're coming for you in your friendships, and I don't like
Mhm.
it. You're close to Braid. You're close in your friendships. You're close to Braid. You're close to Krista. I don't know if you're close to Siobhan, but you're close to people that actually give a shit about you, and I'm one of them. When this stuff happened with Shannon was being kind of sketch towards me. I come in the room and she's like, "You have a way of coming in here at like particular times. Like I guess after something happens, I don't know what's happening. So I come into a live because I see your live. I got a lot going on in my own life. That when I come in here, hey, cool. I come in, you say shit like that. I don't want to be in here. You make me
Right.
know. So I left. Cool. Like I messaged Gabby because I seen Gabby and Mai that were in the conversations. I messaged them both. Mai said she has no idea, and Gabby didn't even respond to me. So I'm like still in the dark here because I don't know what's happening. But I'm not targeted. But at the same time, when I come in a room, I feel targeted. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? But I'm a receipt keeper, feel targeted. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Keeper. Whether it's my own brain that keeps the receipts or I write shit down from things that are said and done.
Mhm.
Or get clips, right?
Mhm.
I find it odd that Shannon removed herself from clips, right?
Mhm.
The rewatch, because I don't know if you guys got to see that live of her that day. So I found that odd, right? The live of her that day. So I found,
That's what I said.
did you see it?
No, I'm saying I said the same thing about her taking herself off of a rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
Did you?
Herself off of a rewatch.
Mm-hmm. I think, I downloaded her live from rewatch that day.
Herself off of a rewatch.
I think that she had a talk with Maya. I have to go look on my iPad. Because I had a feeling something told me that she had a talk with. Um, because I had a feeling she was going to remove it so she didn't have evidence. Then somebody asked, "Does she have?" I think I was in uh, Gabby's live, and they asked if she like had the live because I guess something happened with Erica in there. They said no, she took herself off a rewatch. She opted out, and I was like, "Oh, I think I have that live." Do you know what I mean? When I love my friends, whatever happens, like if you come to me and you say something to me, you know I'm not going to say anything. Do you know what I mean? Happens, like if you come to me and you say,
Right.
because I value my friendship with you. When what happens on the front end, I don't mind speaking about because it's on the front end. You It's on the front end. It happened on the front end. Whatever happens on the back end is nobody's fucking business because that's nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come to me and you say something to me on the back end, I'm not going to say anything to anybody else because it's nobody's business. It was said to me. That's nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's business. It was said to me, and what I said is said to you. So with Shannon, I don't talk to Shannon on the back end. Do you see what I mean? So
Yeah.
nobody's business. It was said to me. So with she'll
Yeah.
send me a live. I know there was one time she said she was having a hard time, and she's like, Rosie, like I need to get you on the back end so that way I have somebody to talk to. And I was like, okay. She never did. Like I'll give you my IG and you could call me from IG. That's not an issue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She never did, and I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that. I dodged a bullet with that one.
Yeah.
What I don't like though is you guys are going in a week, less than a week. With that, I dodged a bullet with that one. Don't like though going in a week, less than a week,
Mm-hmm.
to this Airbnb.
Do so much about that.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
To
So much about that.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
So, okay. Ugh. It's just so fucking much. So I was on the phone with Krista and Vago yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were just discussing things. And Vago yesterday, right? Come to find out, Shannon has been talking about us behind our backs. She told I don't know who about some charges that I caught. Well, I only caught one charge. But she talked about how I went to jail. I don't give her any of my information or my business for her to say too much of anything else. But I did find that out from Vago. I was on the phone with London and Bronx is also on the phone. And they were like, you know what? Maybe you should get your money back because she's not very well with money because this is the thing. I gave her $350 for the Airbnb because she's not very well with money. I gave her $350 for the Airbnb.
Okay.
Then she turned around and was like, the rental and the section that we got for the club is gonna be like $600 and some dollars. So like the rental and club is gonna be like I was like, cool. Told my dude. The very next day I'm at work. She calls me. She's like, that's a good man, Savannah. My dude. Me. She's like, that's a good man, Savannah. I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, girl, your man just sent me $900. I said, $900? Like, girl, your man just sent me $900. I said, what the fuck? I said, send me 100 because what happened to the 600 something?
Right.
And so she was able to send me 100. So what was, anyways, move along. Now I find it very odd. You've changed the Airbnb like 3 or 4 times. You still can't seem to find a rental. I don't know 3 or 4 times. You why that's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Um it's just a lot of funny shit with the money. So Bronx was like, she took the phone from London and was like, hey Lo, like seriously, I fuck with you. I really think you should get your money back because I Bronx was like, hey Lo, like seriously, I fuck with her. Shannon say out of her own mouth that she came over to this side to Messy Talk under a whole new name because she came from Debate Talk. And she said, I heard Shannon say out of her own mouth to Messy Talk under a whole new name out of her mouth that she made sure to change her name because she did not want people to bring up the things that she used to do in debate talk. Bronx
Right.
said that she was a scammer.
Yep. That's what I was told too. Yep.
So I called her. She didn't answer. I text her and she never responded. But come to find out, when she saw my text, she called Ceci and was like, Low talking about she wants a refund. You owe me $1,075.
Right.
So um she was like, she can give me my matter of fact, I'm gonna put Krista in here because I gave you and her permission to see this live. So hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew I would forget something because it's just so fucking much.
Remember
Hold
when I told you that they warned me?
knew I would forget something because it's just so.
Remember when I told you that they warned me? You're good. Can you still hear me while you're doing that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I was told that she is a scammer, and she scammed a lot on that end. There are a lot of scammers on Debate Talk. And then there's some that are called scammers that aren't. But there are a lot of scammers on Debate Talk. One of the reasons I left, aside from a lot of racism,
Mm.
was the scamming, right? I used to send a lot of cash apps. I used to send a lot of gifts. I used to do a lot of that. I've been here for 5 years. And
Hey,
three
Krista,
out of,
only us three. I'm sorry, Rosie.
go ahead.
Only us three could see this live. So you could come up on the panel because you know my mind is going a million miles an hour, and I'm trying to make sure I tell Rosie everything because Rosie said that she remembers Shannon Problem Child page from Debate Talk.
From Debate Talk.
And she also said that about 2 weeks ago, somebody warned Rosie about Shannon.
Correct. They warned me about how she was,
About Shannon.
about who, how she was, about playing victim, creating drama. Oh, 1 second. Go ahead. Hold on 1 second. My daughter's got to smash ice.
Okay.
Creating drama. Second, my daughter's got to smash ice. Oh, it wasn't that loud. I thought it was going to be super
Krista,
loud.
come up on the panel. But yeah, when I asked for my money back, she was like, I can't give it back. I don't have it. She said that the Airbnb is not refundable. She said something about the money for the rental. She said something is gonna take like 30 days or some shit. Um, so she was like, yeah, I'll be able to give you back on the 26th. I'm not finna wait till the fucking 26th for my damn money back. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and go. But I'm not talking to her no more after that Atlanta trip. I'm not
Okay,
doing it no more.
but does she have an Airbnb?
Yeah, she got the Airbnb because she sent me the link for that. I still can't see or find the cost of it, but she sent me the link for that. Because it's supposed to be me, her, Braid, Sissy, Nisha, her husband, and my dude.
Mm-hmm. But you can.
So,
So, do you remember when she did the other Airbnb, and she said that she had to cancel it, and she didn't get her money back?
mm,
She never made the reservation.
oh, bitch.
Right. She never made the reservation. So, whatever money she said she didn't get back, she never put in, right? Because she never made the reservation. So I don't know if money was sent to her or not, but the reservation was never made. If you have
Oh
for a
my
certain
God.
Airbnb and you put the dates in there, if it's reserved for it to be for that, you can get your money back on that one there. If you go and look at it and you search it up, whatever, she said it was, you search it up and you look at the dates that it's available, it was available for that day, for those 4 days that you guys are going to be there. and it said refundable up to for those 4 days that you guys are going to be there. And it said refundable up to the first day that you get there. Do you see what I mean? So for her to say that it was
Yeah.
non-refundable was not factual. It was not true. So that's why I'm saying if she's saying it's non-refundable, I would look into it yourself, see if it's available for that day. It should not be available for that day if it's for that week, 4 days, whatever. If it's rented, it should not be available. Want you to look into see, because if you're going to go, if you're going to get your money back, whatnot. I want you to look into that, right? I think she left us. Did she leave us? I think she did.
She did. I don't know what she's doing. But that's fucking crazy. And it's
Left us. Did she leave us? I think she did.
even crazier because she told me she was like, Tessie was the first one to drop her money. She sent me $600 instead of the three, just so she could make sure she get her own space, her own room and stuff.
Right.
Hey, so why did Sissy tell me that she didn't send her any money and that Shannon offered her to go? Like she was like, if you want to come, you can come. You don't have to pay anything.
Oh.
That Shannon offered, if you want to come, you can come. You don't have to pay anything.
Oh.
hmm So when I asked her about that, I'm like, "Is that why you charged me an extra $300?" So when I asked her about that, I'm like, "Did I pay
Interesting.
Sissy's way?" And she was like, "No, whatever is going on between me and Sissy is our business." Girl, nobody asked you about that. I'm asking about the money.
Right. I'm just saying. So I need to know for sure. I mean, even if she sends you a link, does the link say that it's reserved? Does the link say anything
Hold
like
on,
that?
I'm
Like,
about to look into it. Hold on.
okay, because I mean, I can send you a link that's reserved. Does the link say? Because I mean, I can send you a link, but it doesn't mean that it's reserved. If you can hear me, don't stay off the page too long. Come back and then go back so that way it doesn't end the live.
No, I'm about to get pissed off because the link expired and I'm feeling like, did this bitch cancel it?
Pay attention.
Did this bitch cancel it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Do you see what I'm saying though? Like, if you're paying attention, maybe it expired. Ask her to send you another link. If it expired, maybe, I don't know, um, ask her to send you another one, right? Expired, ask her to send you another link. If it expired, maybe, I don't know, or
Cause
you
she
can go
did
in.
send me the screenshots of the fucking. Maybe I could look that up. She sent me screenshots of the confirmation.
Or
Cause
you
she
can go
did
in.
send me the. Maybe I could look the confirmation number and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
You
put
could even call them with the confirmation number and see. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
You
put
could even confirmation number and see if you need to. Not right now, but you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this shit because this is insane. This
I
is
would.
insane.
I hope
Insane.
Krista knows and understands.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this.
So I normally don't talk about somebody like that. However, I'm about truth, justice, and fairness, correct? If
Oh,
you're
and she told
scamming,
Crystal that Crystal was gonna be her 13th reason.
she told Krista that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, mm-mm.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell did Crystal even do. Crystal didn't even do shit.
Krista doesn't do nothing. You don't do nothing. This is what I'm saying. So, okay, do you remember when she unmodded
My,
Arby's and Mai? Okay?
yeah.
And what's her name? Maya. She unmodded him. Okay? Okay, cool. Maya would come in there when she could. She got upset when Maya went live. I don't know why. I encourage all of you guys to go live. I'm not going live
She felt
because
like Maya was taking her ideas
she got upset when Maya went live. I encourage all of you guys to go live. I'm
and then going on live with it. Like going to the gym on live, doing like a little workout group.
mm-hmm,
Krista said that was her idea first, and Maya, and then going on live with it. Like a little workout group.
mm-hmm.
First, and Maya knew about it and said she would help like co-host and stuff. But
Oh, see.
Maya ended up going on her own live and was like, "Y'all, I have this idea like co-host and stuff." And on her own live and was like, "Y'all, I have this idea that I got from Shannon. We're gonna start going to the gym on live and stuff."
Mm-hmm,
And then she did a panel on another day where it was like a women's empowerment type thing. And
mm-hmm.
Shannon said that was her idea too.
And it was that I got to give you. It was. I didn't know. So I would only go the two times that I went into Maya's live. One of them was a birthday, and that was, I believe, in Shannon's live. It was she had a birthday somewhere. Um, but I'm a recovering alcoholic, so I can't
Mm-hmm.
be around a bunch of people who drink.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and not that I can't handle. I can't because it makes me want to drink. Do you know what I mean? Like when they're like shot, shot, and it's like, oh, you know. Unless I'm doing something to keep myself busy that I'm not hearing it or seeing it or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but then when she went to the gym, it was like, oh no, I didn't see her do the gym thing. Where else did I see Maya go live? She was doing something. Was it her birthday that she was at the bar? I think it was her birthday at the bar. Was it her live? So that was her birthday. The second one was maybe a couple days ago that I went in there, but I don't stay in there very long. Um, and then the one she had the day before yesterday, or yesterday, she got off live or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. so she can go spend time with her girls. I think it was yesterday, which was awesome. Cool. I actually caught a live. If I don't see you there, I'm not gonna see you there. You know what I mean? When I see you live, I jump in here. You know that. As soon as I see you live, I'm in here. I'm not gonna see you there. Live, I jump in here. You know that. If it's late at night, um, depending on what I got going on, I'm usually like passed out dead, right?
Mhm.
Early morning, I'm so late. Depending on what I passed out dead, right?
Mhm.
So late to Gabby's live because Gabby goes live super early.
Yeah.
Um, so I get in there like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock my time. Gabby goes live super early, my time, unless I can't sleep. But and she's okay with it. And I stay in there and I do my thing and I tap the screen and I listen and I watch. Right. Same
Mhm.
thing like I do in yours. I try to do everything I can, do my best. Um, and when Krista goes live, if I see Krista, I'm in there. I'm in the and when in the place that I'm mod for, I'm in there.
Mhm.
When Susu and Braid go live, though, I go in their lives. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, because like I was a mod for Susu before I was a mod for anybody on this side.
Yeah.
Um, because mod for anybody on this side. Um, so kind of like that's where I have loyalty to all of you, but the mod for anybody on this side. Kind of like to all of you, but that's where I will go before I go down the ladder, right?
Mhm.
Depending on what's going on in her life. Okay, if it's so before I go down the ladder. Depending on what's going on in her life. Okay, if it's something I already heard from earlier in the day, then I leave and I go somewhere else because she's got mods. You know,
Yeah.
um, if it's Braids live and we're just doing nothing but chilling in there, I'll still send it to you if I don't know that you're live. But if you're live, I go back and forth, back and forth.
Mhm.
I'll go in there, and then I'll go in his, and then I'll go in there, and then I'll go in his. Unless I find
Mhm.
something, very entertaining in yours, then I stay in there. Um, depending on his page, I'm a mod in two of his pages, just not the Battle King page.
Mhm.
Because every year he changes his mods for that, which is
Yeah.
fine. I'm still a moderator, so if I don't see any mods, I throw his cash app down. Do stuff like that. But
Yeah.
um, I just want you to know I don't
Yeah.
um know exactly what the issue is with Shannon. Her to say that Krista's going to be her 13th reason when Krista's never done anything to her. Krista's come to her aid when she's called her with the my situation. So did you with the
Mhm.
situation she created. It
Mhm.
wasn't even anything else. And I have some screenshots of my in the bottom because my didn't even know she was removed as a moderator. She's like, did I do something wrong? Like I mean, it's cool that you removed me. It's not that big a deal. But if I did something wrong, could you let me know what I did wrong? You know,
Right.
as to not do it again, right? Um, she's like, I'm cool with it, and she's like, it's not even about being mad about a mod because I don't care. Like being a mod to some people don't care. Me, I take it seriously because I'm there to protect your page. I
Mhm.
am the second you. I'm your eyes and um, your fingers when you're talking because you can't be everywhere at once. That's what a mod is for, right? We
Yeah.
don't do things out of our own personal whatever. We don't block people because we don't like them. We take care of your page and make sure you're not harmed. That's what we do.
Right.
Um, so if you unmod her, there's a good reason you unmodded her. She don't care. Okay, you had your reason. But if I did something wrong, would you let me know? She didn't even respond to her. And then she was like, can you check on her? There's a good reason you unmodded her. You let me know. She didn't even respond to her. Check your messages. We see that she's looking at her iPad to check her messages, but you're not checking your message. You're not replying. You're not even saying anything. Like your messages. We see that you're not replying. You're not even, if you do that to me as somebody I consider a friend and you do that to me, I'm going to walk away from you.
Right.
If you do that to me as somebody I from you,
Right.
I won't come back. I will walk. That's me personally. My was like, well, what's going on? Like, why are you doing this? my was because I didn't do anything, so I'm kind of lost, right?
Mhm.
Um, so then after that, it was because I didn't do anything.
Mhm.
Um, so then let me go see if let me grab my iPad and see if I have it. Because after that, she was like, "Well, since you're here, we'll have this conversation. See if I have it." Because well, since you're here, we'll have this conversation, right?
Yeah.
Um, and I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. I'm so lost. I don't know nothing.
She's just all over the place. I don't know what her deal is, cause she even okay, so the night I went live about Krista, I got off at 5. I get off at
Hmm.
5 every day. She texted me at 5:20 something, and I didn't feel like texting. I just got out the shower, had a long day. So I called her instead, and she's like, "I'm surprised you're not live yet. When you going live?" I said, "Damn, I just got off and out the shower. Like, let me just get myself together and stuff." So then we hang up. She called me back and was like, "Girl, I'm just trying to see when you going live because I feel like by the time you go live, I'm gonna be asleep." And I'm like, "Bitch, you gonna be up?" So then she texted me and was like, "Not me and Vega waiting on you." And I'm like, she really like was getting on my nerves. So then, can I add her? Yeah, hold on. Let me end real quick, Rosie. I'll share back.
Okay.
My nerves. So then, yeah, and it said, "Cheers to my last live." So to me, I'm like, hold on. So I search her name real fast, and I'm watching it from the outside. Friend, you don't have to
Hmm.
tap. Ain't nobody, can nobody even come in here, girl. Only us could see it. So,
She's
I
still
get to
tapping
her,
away. It gives her something to
and
do.
she is. I end up looking her up, and I'm watching it from the outside, and she's sitting in the car. She's crying really hard, and I was only in there for a second. So to
Same.
me, it sounded like she was, about to do something to herself.
That's what I thought.
So I go and I call my dude to send me her husband's number. I try to call her husband, but he got that little Google shit. And that take too long to get through. And this situation is crucial. So I hang up. I go on Sethie's live. I'm in the comments. I'm like, call me now, call me now. She let me up on the panel, and I'm like, get the fuck off here right now and call me. So she calls me. I tell her what happened. She was like, please tell me you fucking lying. I was like, nope. And so she hurried up and called her husband. Why the fuck did Shannon's husband answer the phone? And Ceci was like, you need to go to Shannon right now. And he's like, what you mean? And she was like, Lo just called me saying that she's talking like she's about to kill herself.
Hmm.
And he was like, no, she not. She right here in the car. And I'm like, what? So she was like, he went outside and then he did see her crying. So he was there at her aunt's house. I guess she walked out the house just so she could get on live.
Hmm.
Um, and what triggered her to do that is the fact that Maya and Mai called her, um, asking if sure I can't even see. I don't want to be like her and say the wrong shit.
Right, right.
Cause but it seemed like my situation. My apparently was like frustrated with Maya. P- She feel like Maya's always dragging her in some shit. She's always in some shit. She don't like the fact that she was just saying different things. So
Hmm.
she told this to Krista. So I guess Krista told Shannon. Shannon told me and Vago. I didn't tell anybody because it's not fucking worth talking about.
Hmm.
So, I guess when Vago called Maya to like smooth things out between them, it was brought up some type of way. And
Hmm.
so Maya and Maya called Shannon. Shannon called Krista, and she's telling Krista like, "Can you please tell them that you the one that said this?"
Hi,
One
Um,
thing,
Krista.
one thing. Hey, Rosie. The only reason I told Shannon is because something came up where Maya was talking about me behind my back, and it was
Mm,
told to me by Shannon, and it ended up being true, but it was a big misunderstanding. But I was like, how the fuck they gonna do that when Maya just told me that she's sick of like being drugged into shit because of Maya? You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
That's how it came out like that.
Were you in here when I told her about the day on February 5th, okay? That day that she held a live and she told well, since you're here, well, let's come up and have this conversation. I
No,
think it
I
was
wasn't in here because I was on the phone. I got a call, so I was on the phone.
so I downloaded that live, right? I downloaded the live because I didn't know if she would get rid of um, the thing, but I needed it for myself in case you asked. I had proof, right? You know me, I'm a receipt keeper, Krista.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay, well, the way she played it out to you and Lo, like I told Lo, is uh, like she was a victim, like she was being bullied. She wasn't. She told her, "Let's have a well, since you're here, let's have a
Hmm.
conversation." And it was Mai was ready to be like, "We don't have to do this now. I didn't know about your grandpa. I didn't even know about the grandpa, right?" Um, so I was kind of like awkward in there, like I don't know what to do. Like, do I leave? Do I stay? What do I do? And when you guys came in there, and it was like, "Oh, I don't want to be in here now because like I don't know what's happening."
But
I don't know what she.
Rosie,
Go ahead.
you know when I came in there, she pulled me up on the panel.
Right.
I don't know if you knew that, but I'm just letting you know that. Like I didn't request to come up. She requested me up.
Interesting. So she created a problem and created conflict and chaos.
Yeah, we had talked about it on the back end because I thought that she didn't want to do it. It was being made it seem like she didn't want to do it and it was being put in her face. Well, as soon as I walked in the room, she immediately requested me up on the panel.
Right. In the clip that I have, like Mai comes in and she's like, "Hi, Mai," like nothing, right? And then Mai asked her, "What is your, how you doing? Like, where are you at right now mentally, right?" And she was like, like she's at a 4 or whatever she said. And she said that she got a call from her grandma, and I think that's how she found out about her grandpa, right? But the way she said it, I was still confused because I didn't know nothing. So I'm still confused. And Mai set up my condolences, on the comments, and she's like, "We can do this later." She's like, "Did you see my messages?" She just wanted to know if she's seen it at least. "Did you read my text?" She said yes. And she was like, "Okay." And she goes, "But since you're here, we might as well have the conversation." There was only 4 people in there. I don't know who the fourth person was. Me, my Shannon, and somebody else. I don't know who
I
the
think
other
it was
person was.
Nisha.
You think it was Nisha? I thought
Yeah, I think
maybe
so.
possibly Vago, but I don't.
It was Vago and Nisha. One of them.
I just know that there was another person in there. So that's not. I don't know who would have been watched on the outside, but it wasn't really a whole lot of people in there. That if she would have shared the information, it would have spread. Do you know what I mean? Don't even know what they were going to have a conversation about. I don't know nothing because I just don't know. Next thing I know, um, she's like wanting to have the conversation. Maya's like, we don't have to do this here. Like, it's up to you. Like, I just want to know, this and this. And they're kind of being vague again because I don't know what's going on. Next thing I know, you guys come in. You're both on the panel, and you said, "Did you know her grandpa just died? You don't need to do this on live. Like, you don't even need to be, you don't need to be here." Like, end the live, whatever you said. And then
I did say that.
it was like, wait a minute. This went from a 2 to a 3, low 3, right? Because they're having a conversation to an immediate 100. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Because Shannon played victim super quick. As soon as you got in there, she played victim. She wasn't victim before you got in there. She was the one who told her to have the conversation since she was there. So I'm not understanding why I joined the panel, right? They had a conversation. They started talking. Um, Mai kept saying, I'm still confused. Like, I'm still, because she wasn't giving, whatever answer she was looking for, whatever information she was looking for. But it just like, it happened so fast. Like, and I don't understand. I think that's why I got upset the other day with what happened between you and Lo with the third person, because I didn't know who the third person was, but I had an inkling, right? Had an inkling. Um, because of my situation, I had a really big inkling. But why are you causing conflict and chaos between friendships, between friends? What is it that you're angry about or that you dislike that you're having to do this? If you don't like somebody, that's fine. You don't have to like them, but don't try to turn others against that person. You know, you against Low or Low against you or what? You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it really frustrated me because I'm not okay with that. Like I'm gonna look at you way different now because now I don't trust you. Now anything that you say, I'm gonna second guess it, and I'm gonna look at you like, are you doing this for attention? Are you doing this because you don't like anybody? And I don't want to say this because I'm not saying that she is, but are you that miserable that you want others to be miserable along with you? Do you get joy out of watching people fight? You guys are going to be in person. I would hope that nobody would fight in person. Do you know what I'm saying? So kind of bothered me a bit.
That's crazy. Yeah, when I found out that when we did speak to mine on the back end and all this stuff happened, and I found out that mine said something in the beginning and that happened before I came in there, I said so. We said something about it because she said she didn't know I got pulled up on the panel until I said something.
Right.
So I was like, why? If everything was fine and y'all were doing okay at first, like, why would you pull me up when you
Hmm.
do? Because she was portraying it on the back end or portraying it in other ways that she didn't want to have that conversation.
Right. And I think that's why I downloaded that live right after because I have rewatch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay for a week, I'll do whatever, then I don't pay, and then I'll pay for a week if I need to get on there. Well, I paid for an entire month when I think it ends at the end of this month. Um, I don't know why I did, but I pulled that live. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, because I don't want you guys to fight. It wasn't that. And I didn't know how to say it without getting in it. Does that make sense?
No, that's fine. I understand.
Because I was like, I don't, I started side eyeing her then. And then when I seen what happened with you and Lo, I was like, I don't like this. Like, yeah, I left. I left. I went out on the outside because you know when you're scrolling and you see you guys and you come in. When I seen that happening, I left alive. I watched it from the outside, but I left alive, and then you ended like shortly after I left because I don't want to see my friends fight, especially people I love and care about. I don't want to see you guys fight. But I kept thinking of what Lo said and was like, okay, so who's this third person? I started literally doing the common denominator. Well, who was the last person in the last fight? Do you know what I mean? That's how I narrowed that down. Still haven't spoken it. Still haven't said it to anybody. Haven't spoken it. And this right here shows me, yeah, is she feeling guilty? That reason that she said that she is leaving because her crying, and then she said it's for her grandpa. I can't tell somebody how to feel their grief, Krista. I can't. But at the same time, you don't have to go live to do that. You can make a post or something. You could, you know what I mean? I watched her yesterday for a little bit before I went and had a company dinner. I watched her for a little bit, and she was doing the sad with the voice and the face and the looking at the screen to see if people are, who's in there, who's talking. But she wasn't talking to nobody. She'd say what she said. Kai the Dawn was trying to talk to her, and she wasn't replying to her. So it kind of rubbed me wrong. I just, I don't know. It rubbed me real wrong.
Yeah, it was. It should have rubbed you wrong because it was done under the wrong pretenses.
Hmm.
It was to garner sympathy, and it
And I
was
don't.
really because she was mad because the same day that Lo went live, I was waiting for Lo to call me, um, and I sent a message through her to get Lo to call me because she said she was going to speak to her. She said, but she's busy. She's probably busy right now because she usually calls me early and she hasn't called me. I said, well, can you speak to her because I really want to apologize to her. Can you get her to call me? And she said, okay, I'll speak to her and we'll call you on her break. She never gave that message. So, and Lo was saying to her, Well, I wonder why Krista hasn't called me. I wonder why she called you and hasn't called me yet. Like Lo wanted me to call her
Right.
when that's the perfect time to tell her. Oh, Krista's waiting for you to call her. She sent a message to me earlier saying, "Can you call her on your breaks? She want to talk to you. She want to apologize." But you never did. Even though Lo is telling you she's waiting for me to call her, she want me to call her.
Right.
So you just watch her and let her get madder and madder,
Right.
thinking that I'm avoiding her when I'm not. I'm really waiting on her.
Right.
And then she went live. And then you tell people that you tried to stop her from going live because you didn't like the fact she went live, when instead you actually encouraged her and asked her to go live.
Right. Which, when you could even ask Lo, I was in there, like, I told her I was watching, and I was like, I don't understand. I didn't send you the live because I don't know what's happening.
Oh,
When
I
she
people
said,
did it,
have Lo,
but I didn't see it. I was at work. I was at work getting my ass kicked.
right. So when she said, send the live to Krista, I was like, I don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah,
And
it wouldn't
then,
have mattered. I was way too busy to
And
even.
she had so many opportunities to tell me, hey, Chris is at work. She wants you to call
mhm,
her. She's not calling you because she's at work. Like, you had so many opportunities, but you didn't want me to know that.
conflict and chaos.
And
That's what it
London,
is.
she had to been like going on your page or something, because how else would she know she blocked? Unless she tried to message you, but she said she not contacting you no more.
Hi,
So
London. I
that's
just,
why she cause I just, like I told you, Chris, I just got off the phone with Sissy, and that's what she said. She was like, she had texted or called her and was like, London blocked her. I said London had every right to do that.
every right. I went into her live today because I seen her crying. Um, I seen her crying, and I was like, "What's going on?" Because she sent that message, cheers to my last live. So I went in there and I said, "What's happening right now?" And that's exactly what I wrote. What's happening right now? Because I don't know what's happening. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm so out of the loop, but in the loop that it hurts my brain, right? So what's happening? And she seen it, but she didn't say anything. Um, and then she was crying, and then she said something about her grandpa. She's like, I promised I would do this, and I promised, that I would not go live or something like that. And just none of it made sense to me.
And
And
she was saying something about she doing it recording because she wanted it to be recorded or something.
right,
And that's when I was like, oh hell no, cause no.
I didn't know what she was going to do, and I think that's why I stayed. It's because I didn't know what she was going to do. And then the live ended, right? There was a lady that was trying to come up, and um, I didn't let her up because I didn't know what was going on. Do you know what I'm saying? But the lady in the comments was like, I can get to you right now. Like, I can come to you right now. And I'm like, she was ignoring her when she was putting that in the comments. Uh, just keep something. That's all I seen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but she kept telling her, I can get to you right now. Like, I can come right now. And she just like ignored it and kept saying whatever she was saying. So, excuse
And
me.
he's so crazy because I told Sissy to call her husband. Her husband didn't know what the fuck she was in the car doing. He had no fucking clue because they were at her aunt's house. And he was inside, she was outside. So he was like, she just sitting in the car. And so he went out there, saw her crying, and he was like, why the fuck are you on live? Like, I told you to stop doing that shit. Like, get off live, stay off the app. Cause the Maya shit triggered her. So
Mm,
Ceci was like, it was just so weird to her because when her husband got outside, her whole mood switched. Like, it just, the vibe just completely changed. And so she feel like she was just doing this shit for attention. And I was like, shit, I feel the same exact way because she always does that shit. And I think she's doing it now because everybody looking at you crazy and you wanting everybody to feel sorry for you or something. I don't understand that. And then I guess she's still mad at me because I just texted her asking for her to send me the link. She ain't sent it yet. Um, I just know this shit better be reserved. Um,
especially considering that
she
it's
told
in a couple
Sissy
days.
I only reason I called her is because I wanted my money back. I told her last night, I said, I don't feel like you're gonna give me my money back. So I'ma just go since I don't think you're gonna give me my money back. I might as
Yeah,
well enjoy what the fuck I paid for.
right.
But now it's looking like she never even reserved that bitch. But oh my fucking fuck. Let me sit the fuck up because now I'm finna get mad and I don't give a damn what she going through. Because why did I just remember I got a message from the Airbnb. Hold on, I'm about to read it right now. Y'all. Okay, no, so this is Atlanta. There's one for Decatur. The one we supposed to be going to is in Decatur, not Atlanta. Cause this Atlanta one, I called her because I had a message that popped up and it was like, "Oh, I canceled on accident. Can I rebook?"
Mm.
I'm telling you, something ain't right. Something isn't right.
I'm finna try to
For me
look
to
at
be
this
warned,
confirmation number.
right? Um, about her, because I didn't know nothing about her past. I just remember when asked her, and she said the problem child. And I was like, I remember that one from Debate Talk. I don't remember her other one from Debate Talk, but I remember that name, right? So I was like, oh, okay. Don't know the history, don't know none of that, right? So I'm still kind of like, I guess, questioning things because I'm still in the dark here. Um, but to be warned about her behaviors, the drama, the scamming, the stuff like that, um, this makes sense because a lot of scamming happened in Debate Talk. But there's people who were labeled as scammers who weren't, right? But there was a lot of scamming happening. I just didn't think it would get brought here.
Cause this Decatur link is expired. This shit is
Mm-hmm.
expired.
Hey,
Yeah, this house in Atlanta, she canceled it. It's still showing canceled. But she sent me another one for Decatur. I have to find it.
So you definitely need to confirm if it was actually booked because I just thought about it. Hey Rosie's, hey Kristen, sorry.
Hey,
Because I just thought about it. Remember I told y'all when she was alive that one time and she was out with her friends and her friend was driving drunk and she said she was scared and she didn't want to drive in the house. She wouldn't want to ride back with her friend because the
Mhm.
friend was like hitting people while she was driving, like hitting car, like hitting stuff, whatever. Anyways, so I ordered a Uber for her. I sent her money because she said she didn't have a way to get home, and so I sent her money for an Uber. She called me. She sent me a screenshot that she ordered the Uber, and then somehow she canceled the Uber. She said that Uber canceled, but her husband was there to pick her up, and then she had shared her location with me, and then I looked at her location and her and her husband was going out to eat and she never gave me my money back.
oh wow,
So I'm thinking that she probably did have the link, but I think she probably already canceled, got the money back, and that's
yeah.
what she's been using. I think she's doing some shady shit. Like I really do.
Well, like I said
Yeah, I'm
earlier,
about to hold on, y'all can stay right here or it don't matter. I'm finna call right now because I can't even.
London, the first Airbnb that she said she booked and couldn't get her money back. Looked into it. The dates were available at the time that she said it was booked. The date was available. The It said the cancellation thing that you can cancel it And if it happened at that time, it doesn't happen right away, right? Even if you cancel it, it doesn't become available right away. It takes a process to get the date back to be available. The dates were available for that Airbnb. The cancellation said that you can cancel it up to the day that you're supposed to be there. So for her to say that there's no refunds, that's not true. You can get a refund upon your cancellation up to that day that you're supposed to be there. So I don't know if she had money for that and said she didn't get that back. That's what made me worry about this one, especially with the amount of money being put into it. Because if you've got like a good portion, $1,000 being put into this, what is actually happening and what are you doing with this money? That's a
Yeah,
problem for me.
that's why when we were talking yesterday, I told them they need to get an accounting of the money because although, I'm not going, I don't know all the ins and outs of like discussions about the Airbnb, but for me it was not making sense. And I just watched, but I don't pocket watch, but I was like, this doesn't make sense because she's one minute she's crying that she can't pay her bills, she can't do this, she can't do that, but somehow she comes up with 2,200. And I find it how convenient it's around the time that everyone is sending her money for the trip, but also like there's always an issue when booking stuff, and it's like, why is there always an issue? And it's like, I'm short this, I'm short that, but why is that? The reason is because you're using the money, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yep.
What you looking for?
I was trying to find something to put up on this. With it, sometimes it don't stay up. Alright, you can if that helps.
Krista, do you need me to mute you?
Oh no, you fine. I was just
Okay. I didn't know if that was you talking, like if you were, yeah. I
I
didn't
was
know
just
if
getting
you
my
had
hair
something going on.
braided.
I don't, something in me just isn't sitting right, and I don't know with 100% certainty that she's not, that she made this reservation, that she has it confirmed, that she has that. I can't give that with a definitive answer that it is actually legit with what has happened and transpired with what she did before. I just can't. I don't want her to say F you to everybody who's supposed to be there and disappear again, right? And with her saying this is going to be my last live, are you disappearing again? Like, what are we doing? You got all this money from everybody and now you're leaving? Like, you created all this conflict between everybody for the fighting and stuff, hoping that nobody would want to go and do this, Black Excellence. So that way you can say, okay, well, I canceled it and I can't get it back, right? So that she can keep this money. I mean, has she spent this money?
I
It,
think that I think that she did. And yesterday I got the hint when she was saying, "Don't worry." When she was saying, like, "Don't worry, you don't have to. I won't do this. I won't go live. I won't talk about y'all." But I found out that like literally 5 minutes of us ending the call, with her jumping off the call, she was telling everybody about the call and that we were just being mean to her and we didn't want to be friends with her and like she never talked about me, yada yada yada. But anyways, she was saying how, oh, you don't have to worry, I'm going to do better, all this other stuff. And to me it just seems like, oh, she's trying to do her big one and ghost. But the thing about it is, I think she forgot that she shared her location with me, so I have her address.
ooh, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Mm-mm. I'm telling you, something just isn't sitting right. And yeah, with what you're putting together, with what I'm thinking, and with what's happening, it's making a lot more sense. It really is, especially to cause a big divide right before this happens. You know? Yes, yes. Mm-mm-mm. Do you see what I'm saying? Screenshot them, but I've got to get rid of some screenshots because I have way too many. But so I don't have the room. But yeah, I just Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've just been watching and taking note. I've been watching and doing what I can to do that. And one of the things that really stuck out, like I said, was the last Airbnb. But knowing how many people are supposed to go and stay there is what is uncomfortable for me. I don't, and then that, so this makes sense because I've been out of the loop with a lot of this, right? I still don't, I'm learning today a lot of stuff that has happened that I wasn't aware of. Braid was battling today, and he says, share the live, share the live. So I just sent it to everybody because whatever. If you come, you come. If you don't, that's fine. I'm just sharing the live to get it out there. And Vago messaged me and asked me if her name was brought up. What? No? Like, not that I'm aware of. He's doing a series. Like, I don't see why your name would get brought up during the series because that's kind of odd. And she was like, okay, because I was told that my name got brought up and then you sent me the live. Well, I sent the live to everybody, but no. I seen Shannon on Ceci's panel earlier, but Ceci's not live no more. So I don't know. And that was before Shannon went live. So I don't know what happened because I wasn't in there. I was in Braid's live. But when I got out and then I had to reconnect my earbud and then go back in there is when I had seen that, she was in her live. I just didn't go in there.
Pissed off. She did send me a confirmation number. I just tried to call them. I know her first and last name, but they asking for her email and shit. I don't fucking know that. So I'm finna have to figure out another way to verify this shit.
Give me a few minutes. I'm driving right now, but I'll check because I feel like I do have something with an email from her.
Okay.
So just give me a second.
Okay. Matter of fact, I think I could look this shit up. I'll be able to find this fucking thing else.
What do you want, dog? I don't want it. Go
This
play.
is some crazy ass shit.
Go play. No, don't cry. Go. I don't want to hear it. Don't you? Shut up. I don't want it. She wants me to pick her up. Very spoiled. Very spoiled. She's going to scream at me. Oh, is she triggered to come too? Remus, that's enough. That's enough. Can't even make the smallest sound. My dog started barking all crazy. And they're little dogs with big barks.
Oh my god.
We will get it all figured out. I promise you, we will. We'll get it all figured out. This is crazy. At least now I know why, if I entered the room, why things felt weird.
This is so fucking crazy.
I'm hungry.
I know one thing. I know that she need to stop mentioning my name because it's going to be a problem. Because I'm not playing with Shannon. I think she thinks I'm playing with her, but I'm not. Like I was trying to be gracious when I spoke to her on the phone, but now that I know that she was telling people my business, I have a problem now.
Agreed.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
mm. Mm, mm, mm.
All of this could have been prevented. All of it could. I'm not getting it. Like, what other side is she going to go on? Is she going to go and recreate herself? Like, if she comes back over here, we're going to know who she is, right?
She needs some serious, like, and it's like, and at the same time, it's like we could hold her live and say anything, but the people were like, well, y'all knew better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
Right. But even then, if somebody says y'all knew better than what? To trust somebody to get an Airbnb for something that you're all supposed to do together? I mean, it's not like you knew that she was going to do this. I wouldn't have thought that she would do this.
I mean, based off of her past, the
True.
rumors
Fair.
that, yeah, I
Right.
think that's fair for them to say.
Yeah. But that's still, yeah. I wish I knew sooner than 2 weeks ago.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mhm. My coffee's done. Mm. No, dog, move. Go lay down. Go lay down. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, so the screenshot that I have, it doesn't have her email address on it. It just has her address.
Can you call them, Low? Maybe call them and
Call
give
who,
them,
Sheena?
huh? No, the Airbnb. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That's why I need her email
Oh.
because they asked for her phone number. I gave her phone number and they asked for her name. I gave her full name, but
Mm-hmm.
all I need is the email.
Mm.
And none of the screenshots have the email on it.
Nope.
Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy.
Let me tell Sissy to Oh, Ceci said she's gonna call her and try to get her email address.
Hopefully the correct
This is
one.
how she.
I just didn't think that this would be something that you guys would have to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm sorry you guys have to go through this.
it's fucking crazy.
I'm about ready to go upstairs and yell at my neighbors. All this banging and crap.
It's looking like I'm finna have to beat her ass. I hope
Oops.
I don't have to do that.
Meow,
Oh,
meow, meow.
this bitch.
Do we know? Did Ceci say anything to her about like saying that they talk like that and how she is making it seem?
Also, yeah, me and Ceci talked about this. Ceci said that she's getting to know her, yes, but she does not talk to her like that. Like they're not like that. She said that I don't know why she's trying to like make it seem like that. Cause to me it seemed like she said that they was trying to do like a poly type thing. Ceci is not with that. She doesn't even find a girl husband attractive. And she was like, I didn't even care for people to know we be on the phone and stuff like that. It's just the fact that Shannon wanted it to be known because she'll get on the panel, turn her camera on. We already know Sissy keep her camera on. And they did that in Shaded Live, and Shaded asked her, like, is y'all on the phone? And then when one time Siobhan asked who she was on the phone with, and Shannon, she was talking to Sissy, but Shannon added Siobhan in the comments and was like, she talking to me. And she was like, she saw her adding different people talking about she was on the phone with me. Like, she's trying to make it seem like they have something going on. They don't even have anything going on. And now Shannon talking about she not going to the event no more. Man,
Who
listen,
said they weren't going to the event?
Shannon.
Hmm.
She said she's not going anymore.
She said that today?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So, just not the event, or she's not going to Atlanta at all?
That's what I asked Sissy. She was like, she thinks she just not going to the event, but she does think that she's still going to Atlanta. I'm like, well, that don't really make sense, but whatever. Because why is this situation making you not want to go to the event? All the people you just got into it with this week aren't even going to the event. So why you don't want to go to the event?
Right.
And the reason I feel like she went live today crying and stuff like that, making everybody think she was finna like take herself up out of here. I feel like she did that because she wants a reason to not go to Atlanta no more. Like she just needs something to say so she could be like, I'm not going no more. And
Right.
nobody get their money back.
Mm-mm. So I believe in um, whatever she's putting out, she's getting back. So if she's taking from somebody, is why she's continuing to struggle. That makes sense. Like if you're whatever you're putting out there like that, you're getting back. But I don't know. This is I'm so confused. Like
Mm,
not confused of like what is happening, but like confused of why she's doing this. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Like what is her reason? What? Uh, I don't think that she was expecting everybody to be as close as we are. I don't think that she was expecting that, especially with as close as you guys are, right? Um, I don't think she was expecting that. I don't think that she was expecting grown behavior where you can have conversations with one another and either squash your beef or agree to disagree and leave well enough alone and go your separate ways, right? I don't think that she was expecting that for you guys to
She
still
definitely
continue.
didn't like it.
Yeah.
She definitely didn't like that shit. She did not like seeing me on Crystal Panel.
Hmm.
Or us in Maya Panel.
That was that's what I'm thinking. Is she just wasn't wasn't expecting.
Damn, I think I just put it on here. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Mm, mm.
That's how I feel right now. Uh-huh.
This is dumb as fuck. So fucking dumb.
And it could have been all of this. Seriously, could have just been prevented. All of it could have. And all I keep thinking is,
I'm on probation, nigga.
what
This
was that?
is. I just opened up TikTok.
Oh, I thought Krista was talking. So like, what? What happened? I just don't know. Um, oh, um, even though everybody is going, but this is a place where Braid is staying too. So that's not going to go over well with him if she does this. Um, mm,
What was Maya asking me if I got time to talk? Not really. Shit. This is good. Got enough going on. I don't care about the damn drama.
I just don't want, like, I wish I could just change things, like, just rewind it back or something. You know what I mean? Like, to where none of this would even, no money would have got sent. And I don't know, did any one of you send her money for the other one? Or was it something that she said she had money for and she prejudged? And because I know that's what she said, is she jumped the gun and um, did it early, but they canceled on her or some shit. I can't remember what she said. And I looked and none of her. Okay, so I thought, like, if you opt out, it takes all your videos away, all of them. So whatever you had before is not there. So it's not like you could just go back in and see, okay, well, they opted out from here, so it's not going to record anymore from here. No, it removes them all. So I can't even go back and look at that, you know?
Mm, 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 mm. I really hate that this is happening like this. My nerves are bad. I need her. I need her to see me. She not answering for sissy. Fuck that. I'm finna call her husband.
I wonder if he's aware of the amount of money that she's gotten for that. Because didn't she say he wasn't gonna go? He was gonna go, but then he wasn't gonna go.
He ain't answering.
Oops.
Let me look up the name to this fucking. Mm.
Shit is crazy.
It's fuck.
You scared me. What did you say?
Sorry, I said this shit is crazy.
Agreed. I'm sitting here zoning off because I'm trying. My brain is like trying to think of like another way to get around it with a or how to find her email address.
I think this is. Is this the house? I think this is the house. This is the house. I found the house.
The Airbnb,
Yeah.
is it available for those 4 days?
Not available at all in February.
Okay. If she didn't reserve it, somebody else did, and
I'm
it could
finna
be due
message
to the
the
event.
host.
And if it's not canceled now, I would be very careful if she's not going to go, that it might get canceled later. So it's better to get it now, like to figure it out. And of course, it's hard to do that if she's not answering the phone.
Okay, she sent me the link. Hold on. Okay, it's still booked. She booked it.
Did she book it?
Mm.
Okay, so I have a question because I don't do Airbnbs, right? Um, Is the payment due upon arrival or upon leaving?
We paid it up front.
Okay. So if she don't go, it don't matter.
The thing that she sent me, it said after January 30th, she wasn't gonna be able to get a refund at all. It had to be within 24 hours of booking that you could get a full refund.
Okay. And the one she sent you, does it have an email?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I'm glad that was just my leg and not my ass.
My earbud died. 1 second.
Mm. And how? Hold on, because I just thought about it. How the fuck?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, she just texted me. I was reading it.
What'd she say?
She said her husband gonna send everybody the code once we get there because you gotta have a code to get in the house.
Gonna send it to you when you get there?
Yeah, I'm wondering about that too, but I'm just trying to chill. Cause nothing she fucking say makes sense. Nothing she do makes sense. And I
I
ain't
don't know
trying
how this works. See, this is why I just stick to hotels.
to.
Because hotels, not motels, because, but hotels. And it's why I book on, what is it, that
I
Expedia.
said he gonna give me the code for when he gonna give me the code for when everybody get there. So I guess he finna send it. I don't know, chill.
Okay, that makes sense. So they're going to give you a code so that way when you all get there, you have a way to get in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure she booked. I'm trying to see how 5 people. Braden's gonna sleep on the couch or something. It's a 3 bedroom. Well, it's me. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense because it's 2 couples and then sexy. But I thought Nisha was going too. Mm, that's not my business as long as I get a room.
I'm sure, like, there's ways for others to, you know
Yeah,
what I
she
mean?
probably gonna get an air mattress or something. She
Is
gonna.
she
Yeah.
staying there? I thought she lived in Atlanta.
Oh, okay, she must just be pulling up.
See, I don't know where nobody lives.
Uh, this is my head hurt. This is ugh. I don't like it at all.
It's all right though. If you know that you still got it, then you should still be good. I would just keep an eye on it.
Mm, mm, mm.
I have bad allergies, guys. So if you hear me sniffing, I apologize.
No, you alright. It ain't bothering me none.
We had it's like been cold here and then warm and then it gets cold, then it gets warm. So like my allergies hate me.
I think what needs to be done is me braid. I'm feeling like Braid ain't staying there or something. She said he was, but hold on. Mm, mm. I don't think so because she got it for 5 people. That would be 6 people. Bray must not be staying there. Because when I had tried to tell him about it last night, he was like, oh, that shit gonna piss me off. I'm finna get off the phone. He was like, but y'all need to get y'all money back. He said, y'all. And he wasn't worried about it. So I don't think he's staying there.
As far as I knew, I thought he got a different Airbnb because Siobhan was staying, and so that Siobhan could do makeup her clients at the Airbnb. That's what I understood was happening.
I think with him it was just for the cookout, wasn't it? It was supposed to be a cookout or something
Yeah,
like that.
but he ended. She told me that he's not getting an Airbnb no more, and he was just staying with us.
I would talk to Braid. I would talk to Braid because I mean, obviously, anything that she tells you that she's said about somebody else is not been 100% honest and things. So I would talk to her.
I know one thing. She ain't gotta worry about me no more after this damn trip. Mm-mm. And Ceci was laughing at me when I said I'm gonna get me a small camera and put it in the room because I don't want nobody touching my shit. I don't trust that girl at all.
I feel that. I have Blink cameras. I take them with me and
Mm-hmm.
then connect to their Wi-Fi.
Cause I ain't finna play with nobody, child.
There's bees that are awake. We're in the middle of winter and there's bees awake.
Mm-hmm.
We've
Mm-mm.
not had snow, so this is very odd for Colorado. Very odd. Let me see what temperature it is. One sec. It's 64 degrees. Beautiful day.
That's the perfect weather for me.
Nice and cool, but not too hot.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is a light jacket.
Lord have mercy. This girl done blew my mind. I done stopped doing my hair and everything. I need my long horns. Cause I need something to make me feel better, child. And it's so sad. Everybody's trying to come together, meet each other, hang out, have a good time, and she's just starting all this shit right before the fucking trip. Like,
Krista, you okay?
Krista sleep. I'm not gonna
oh
sleep.
Lord.
I'm not asleep. I was asleep, but I'm not asleep now. All right.
Mm,
Oh, I
mm.
thought I was already muted.
This girl crazy.
We didn't hear nothing when you were unmuted. That's why I said, "Are you okay?" Because it was quiet. I just checked it.
Mm, mm, mm. I cannot believe what you just told me. This girl booked or fake booked a fucking Airbnb just to take everybody money. That's fucking insane.
Mm-mm.
I had to make sure that shit was booked for real, cause you not far from me, boo. I would drive my ass to Tennessee so fast.
In a heartbeat. It's far away from me.
Mm-mm.
It takes me about maybe 5, 6 hours just to get out of Colorado where I'm at.
Maya,
Huh?
Maya texted me too and asked me, can I call her?
Yeah, she wrote me on TikTok talk about some can I talk right now. I don't know what the fuck she wanna talk to me for. We never talked enough to even have any issues, girl. She just ooh. I don't know if she thinks she on love and hip hop, goddamn starting fake drama just to try to talk about it. I don't care about this shit. This ain't no damn reality show. Sit your ass down so it ain't nothing for us to talk about, literally.
That bee chased me. I came running inside my house, took off my jacket, shook out my jacket. Please don't be on me.
Now, unless Vago done told her some shit on that phone, because she's clearly good for that. And so I don't know about Vago ass either.
She haven't spoke to Vago yet, I don't think.
Who didn't speak to Vago? Because
I said I don't know if she spoke to Vago yet today.
Maya.
No, yeah,
Because you know she blocked Shannon.
that's what I'm saying.
Who blocked Shannon?
Vago did.
Vago did. She blocked her the same day I did.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if
How
Maya
she
spoke to
didn't
Vago
talk?
today.
How she didn't talk to Maya? I thought she did talk to me. I thought she said she talked to Maya Maya.
She talked to Maya yesterday. She didn't talk to Maya. She talked to Maya yesterday to apologize to her. Vago did.
I'm saying, but didn't they call Shannon today?
They called Shannon today because I guess Maya told Maya whatever Vago might have talked to her about, and they talked to Shannon. They didn't talk to Vago. I spoke to Vago today.
It's given they doing their rounds today.
Uh huh.
I don't know what was said on the phone between them and Vago, but clearly they bringing it into today because they addressed Shannon with some shit that Vago probably told them. So now I don't know if Vago done told them a
Yesterday,
lot and said something.
no, yesterday Vago. Yesterday Vago spoke to Vago spoke to Maya to apologize to her for maybe misjudging her, and same stuff she told us, maybe misjudging her because of what Shannon was telling her without actually getting to know her for herself. And she mentioned the thing that I told you about with Maya and Maya. Um, so today Maya called Shannon and asked her why did she tell Vago that, but Shannon called me and was like, I didn't say that. Krista said that. And I'm like, I said it, but I didn't say it to Vago. I said it to you. So that means you went to Vago and said that.
Oh, baby, I can talk to this girl
Actually,
about it, is all I'm saying. I
So
don't
I
know why
don't
she want
know
to have
if
so many
my
conversations
it
with
would make
somebody
sense for her
that
to
don't
call
even
Vago though.
say
But I
hi
don't
to
think
her.
Vago called me though, so I need to call her back.
That's why
just
I'm
know that
mad
if
she
I
put
ever
that
have
in that
something to
damn
say,
FaceTime call, because now this bitch gonna want to talk about shit. Bitch, I don't need you calling my damn phone, girl. I do not know you.
just know if I have something to say, I will come to you. I won't go to somebody else. I will always come to you. I
I
have
appreciate
Krista's number,
that.
so if you know, I don't have an issue with Krista, so I wouldn't need to do that. But if I did, I would come straight to her. I wouldn't go to anybody else. You always go to the person, right? You don't. And if you need a day or whatever, just be like, I can't right now, and I'll be like, okay, I'll wait. If you yell at me, please don't yell at me. I shut down and get real calm. Just, but yeah, I'm eating chips, so I'm mute.
Everybody knowing the fuck out of me.
You just need to relax. Easier said than done.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here thinking about it, and I'm trying to trying not to be at like feel a type of way, but I
My bad,
definitely
Yana. I'm just not seeing your message. I'm sorry, Lila.
I feel some type of way because all right, like you remember I told y'all like I was unsure if she has like custody of her oldest child because she only talks about and like we only seen her daughter, the baby. And I know that she was saying that her oldest child is on the spectrum, but I feel like she only brings or talks about that child when it's convenient for them. Like if it's to be, she wants to like add and be inclusive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she just wants to say it. And I'm like, and I was talking to her about an IEP and a parent advocate and like the meetings, and she's never been to one. She was like she doesn't know about getting her child into that, and I'm like, if your child is on the spectrum, you absolutely should know about that. And so I'm like questioning everything now.
Yeah, because that's when I was telling you, if her child is on the spectrum, your child is going to absolutely have an IEP and a 504 plan.
Well, my child is not on the 504, but my child is on the spectrum and definitely has an IEP. And so I don't understand why you don't know that. You should know that.
Yeah, my son had a 504 too, but he's not on the spectrum. He had to do speech and stuff, so he had both. But yeah, you would definitely know because the school will automatically put her in one, right? Or try to put her in one.
Didn't she say that that baby is with the dad?
She tells everyone different stories.
I could have sworn she just said yesterday because I was drunk. So I don't know who asked. I probably asked. I don't know. I could have sworn she said something about that though, saying that that baby with her dad. Or wait, no. We was talking one day, I think on FaceTime, and she said something about kids. I said, "You got more than one kid?" And she was like, "Yeah, she got two kids." She said her husband has a kid, but that kid's mom wanted to take care of that kid on her own without him. So they moved out of the city or the state. And then she said her one of her babies is with the dad. So I guess she don't have custody or a relationship with them. Cause that's what she told me. That the baby's with the dad.
So what I was told was that because it's like kind of fishy too. We've never heard this older child, right? Her other daughter. We never heard them anything like that. I've never heard her talking to them. I've never heard her getting her ready for school. I've never heard any of that. And what I was told is that during that whole DV situation, because I found out after when I asked her, I didn't know she went through DV either. So when she brought that up, I was told that the father or the ex that the DV situation, he has the daughter.
So she wouldn't know nothing because she don't talk to the baby.
Hold on. Because the Thai person that she ran from, they don't have kids together, I thought. And that baby is supposed to be like she said that this child is supposed to be 8 years old. I don't think she was with him. I thought she met him off TikTok.
Mm,
Mm.
see,
This is the
And
craziest
then
shit.
I've never heard her mention the baby's name.
Me
me
either.
either.
That's why I was surprised that she even had another child.
And mind you, her. Remember, I told you I was worried about because I was like, how come her IG is only Kalani's mommy?
Yep, you did mention that.
Has anybody seen photos?
Nope.
No, she only shows the baby.
Hmm. Krista, you're a mom. I'm going to ask you from a mom's perspective. Okay.
She probably lost custody of the baby because she's so damn unstable, and he probably fought for the baby. Whoever baby
As,
that
as,
is.
but as a mom, regardless of whether the other parent has custody, if you get photos, you share those photos. Am I correct? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, even if it's your own children, you share those photos, you post those photos. I do it on Facebook. I don't post Instagram and on here because people are weird. But I mean, I have them; they're just locked, right? Um, but yeah, I post my grands, I post my kids. I share that because
I post my kids, but I don't post them on TikTok because people are weird.
yeah, so weird, so weird. You get then you next thing you know they're on the backdrop. I can't. Mm-mm.
Right.
Yeah, I post my kids for certain stuff. But yeah, I don't just post them like all up and down my page all the time because yeah, people are weird.
I should have stuck with staying with Braid. I would have been cut her ass off.
I'm over here talking to myself and I'm on mute. Ugh. Okay, so I said as a mother, you're not going to post one picture without posting the other. You're not going to talk about one child more so than the other. You're going to post them or speak about them equally, right? I mean, I've
Mm-hmm.
seen, well,
Correct.
heard Krista's kids, right? I've seen some of them like passing by her, whatnot, but she speaks to them, and then she'll speak about them, like what they're doing, what they got going on. London, I didn't realize you had kids until like not long ago. So, but I mean, that's your business, right? I always talk about my grandkids and my kids. So, but I just don't post, but I talk about my kids because that's what we do. We're mothers. We talk about our kids. I'm just confused of
Like
how
my
she.
friend, we know her son played baseball, and then her girls are Girl Scouts, and then her oldest doesn't really like to take pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, like I know about the kid stuff that her kids do.
That's what I'm saying. So for us, I don't know her kid's name. I don't know nothing unless she's claiming her husband's kid that they don't have. That's the only thing I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Knows about Jackson, the little boy that be at the house. The little boy that be at the house. That's her son. That's her husband's son. What other child? I have no idea. Like that's the first time I'm hearing about like them having a baby left with the mom and the mom or whatever. That's the first. Like yesterday was the first I heard of that story.
Mm-hmm.
Too many inconsistencies. Too many. And for us to have different stories is crazy.
It's very crazy.
But like you're talking about the spectrum, so my grandson is on both the IEP and the 504. Um, he's autistic with ADHD. So yeah, I get it. Like we know about it, right? We know what needs to be done. So
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably just all up in y'all. Yeah, this is some crazy shit right here. I ain't. Mm-mm.
I ain't got nothing to do today. You got all my attention right now, so
I
nothing to
didn't
do.
know she was like that. Now I peeped all the crybaby stuff and playing victim. That's why I just be on her ass. Like, you gotta grow up. Like, you gotta grow up. But all this scamming and shit, I would never know.
Do we know how old she is?
28.
Oh, so she's still young. So she's old enough to know better.
Mm-hmm. Me and her the same age.
Mm-mm-mm. Old enough to know better.
Mm.
That's crazy to me.
It's very crazy. Like, it's very crazy.
It never, all of this never made sense to me, and that's why I initially told Krista, don't give her a dime, don't go to that Airbnb, I don't trust it. because when she was saying all that shit about her money and the utility bills, it never made sense to me. And I told Bronx, I said, something is not right, because every time that, because me and Hodan was staying on the phone with her for 4 hours, about 4 hours, helping her look at resources for her city. And she's like, oh, I tried that. They didn't work. This, that, and the third. She's like, no, this, they don't have it. Nope. Like, nope, not in Memphis. Like, da, 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 whatever. And I was like, I don't know about that. Whatever. Anyways. So then she was like, oh, I'm figuring it out. She's like, I got this check coming. And, you know, she was like, I don't know what to do because my husband, he lost his job. And, you know, this, that, and the third. And then somehow she got this check, and then she said she paid the minimum dues that keep her utilities on or whatever. And then maybe like a week or two later, she was back on live saying, stressing out about the whole utility thing and about the money. But it went from $300 something to $500 something. And I was like, I don't understand, because you literally text me and Hodan and said that you had figured it out and that you had a check for it. So I'm not understanding why you're stressed about the money. You said that you paid it. So like it shouldn't be about to disconnect if you paid it already. Like that doesn't make sense to me, at least that quickly. So that's when she was on live with her and Miami Bone Collector and whoever else, I think Vago, maybe Nisha, we were all on the live, and she was talking about she has to figure out how this is going to do, and some HSA. She's going to get paid back from her HSA, da 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 da. And then that's when she was the fucking snowstorm had got her bill shot up from $500 to $800 in 2 days because of the snowstorm. And I was like, that doesn't even make sense. I don't even think that's how that works. Like, I don't think it will shoot up that much in 2 days. Like, that doesn't make sense.
But didn't she say that it was going to be paid up for the next couple of months?
And that's what I was, and she also said that. And then she said that she figured it out and she don't have to worry about bills for the next couple of months. She did say that. So that's why I was like, well, I'm not understanding. And then she said that was like, they had called her and said that, oh no, it was just a deposit or something that was wrong. She read it wrong. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like,
It's
none of
kind
it
of weird.
makes sense.
Mm.
So I put in the same date since it's showing that it's booked all this month. I tried to put in the same dates for next month just to get like a estimate. I'm pretty sure it's not too far off. It says that if a non-refundable one, I mean the stay, I mean talk. The rates for it to be non-refundable, it's $944. Refundable is $1,010.
Interesting. But yours says non-refundable. The
Yeah,
link
after
she sent you.
24 hours, it was non-refundable.
Yeah.
So it's about 950.
So even though you have the room, right? The
Mm-hmm.
okay, London, the the house, the Airbnb, whatever. Even though you have that, wasn't she saying that she was going to help pay for food?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, we still got to pay for food. She said she was real, so real. Um, 'cause I know I'm doing most of the cooking. Um, and I think all we got to pay for is like when we out, like when we out and about.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not finna be with their ass the whole time. Like,
I've never been there, so if I've never been there, I'd want to go around and check things out.
And that's what I told Sissy because she said she never been to Atlanta. I used to go to Atlanta all the damn time. So I was like, I'll show her around and we could do some stuff. Cause Sissy on the same type of time I'm on, like whole time we there, I want to be doing stuff and I can just be sitting around the house.
Mhm.
Go to stay home for that. So
Yeah. Mm-mm. I wouldn't want to sit. Well, I don't know. I'm at home, so I like being at home.
this is crazy. I'm about to end this y'all and see what the fuck Molly want. I
Okay. I just
okay,
got
yeah,
home.
but Rosie, I'm gonna send you my number.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right,
y'all.
bye.
Bye.